corporeal divine face, comparing Valentinus, Second Enoch, and Theodotus. In exploring early Christian and Gnostic thought, the writings of Valentinus, the Second Apocalypse of Enoch, and Theodotus share profound insights into the nature of creation as a reflection of divine corporeality. Although each presents its teachings with unique metaphors and terminologies, they converge on the understanding that the created world is not inherently evil, but an inferior reflection or image of the corporeal Pleroma, the fullness of divine existence. Valentinus, the inferior image. In Fragment 5, Valentinus uses the metaphor of an inferior image to describe the relationship between creation and divine reality. As much as the image of a living face is inferior to a living face, the world is inferior to the living eternity. What then is the cause of the power of the image? The greatness of the face provides the painter with a figure, so that the images might be honored by his name. For the form was not intended to be perfectly accurate, but the name filled what was lacking in the molded form. The invisibility of God cooperates with what has been molded for the sake of fidelity. Here, Valentinus emphasizes that the cosmos is modeled after the divine, but lacks the fullness of the eternal. The greatness of the face of God provides the model for creation, just as a painter captures the essence of a subject in an imperfect portrait. The image bears honor because it derives from the form of the divine, though it does not perfectly replicate it. This teaching affirms the inherent value of creation while acknowledging its limitations compared to the incorruptible corporeal Pleroma. To Enoch, the reflection of the divine. In Enoch 22:2, Enoch ascends to the 10th heaven and beholds the face of the Lord, described as resembling iron made burning hot in a fire, emitting sparks and incandescent. The divine face is so awe-inspiring and radiant that Enoch struggles to articulate its splendor. On the 10th heaven, which is called Aravoth, I saw the view of the face of the Lord, like iron made burning hot in a fire and brought out, and it emits sparks and is incandescent. Thus even I saw the face of the Lord. But the face of the Lord is not to be talked about. It is so very marvelous and supremely awesome and supremely frightening. This vision aligns with Valentinus's concept of an inferior image. Creation, like a reflection, captures aspects of the divine, but remains distinct and less glorious. Further, in 2 Enoch 44:1-2, it is revealed that humans are created in the likeness of God's own face, reinforcing the idea that creation is a reflection of divine corporeality rather than a corrupted entity. Insulting a person's face is equated to insulting the face of God, highlighting the sacred connection between the corporeal divine and the material world. Theodotus, the formed corporeal divine. Theodotus similarly emphasizes the corporeal nature of God and spiritual beings. He asserts that the Son, the first created, and even the deity himself are not shapeless and formless and without figure. But not even the world of spirit and of intellect, nor the archangels and the first created, no, nor even he himself is shapeless and formless and without figure, and incorporeal. But he also has his own shape and body, corresponding to his preeminence over all spiritual beings. Theodotus refutes the notion that the divine is abstract or formless, affirming instead that divine beings have purified forms and bodies distinct from earthly bodies. He describes the Son as the face of the Father is the Son, through whom the Father is known, emphasizing that vision of the divine, even in its spiritual form, involves shape, substance, and corporeality. Scientific insights and the divine reflection. The analogy of iron heated to a white-hot intensity provides a compelling metaphor for understanding the corporeal divine. Just as iron becomes incandescent when infused with energy, emitting light and heat, so too does the divine essence radiate its spirit while remaining a tangible corporeal substance. This aligns with Einstein's equation, E=mc², which demonstrates the fundamental equivalence of energy and matter. The divine spirit, understood as energy, emanates from God's corporeal being, illuminating creation while remaining rooted in a tangible, substantive essence. This synthesis of corporeal spirit and radiant emanation in the divine mirrors Theodotus' depiction of intellectual fire and light, and echoes to Enoch's description of sparks emanating from the divine face. The analogy affirms that the divine is neither abstract nor formless, but corporeal and radiant, interacting dynamically with creation. Conclusion. Unity in thought, Valentinus, 2, Enoch, and Theodotus converge in their affirmation that creation is an inferior but sacred reflection of the corporeal Pleroma. Rather than depicting creation as evil, they present it as a manifestation of divine emanation, less perfect than the divine source, but still imbued with sacred value. The corporeal nature of God, described through images of fire, iron, and light, underscores a shared theological vision. The divine essence is both tangible and radiant, shaping and sustaining the cosmos as a reflection of divine fullness. Creation, while not perfect, remains an honored image crafted by the greatness of the divine face.
That one was perfect.